What is the crack, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gibboeire here on another episode of World of Warcraft in the Kronos 2 server. How y'all doing? Okay, here we are once again in the wonderful world that is Azeroth. Took me a second to think about that there. I have done auction housey stuff off of the camera. I sold all the junk that we had in our bag, so I've cleared out a bit of space. Chucked things around. I am going to stick a couple of bits into the bank, which is absolutely full of thick leather, which is always good. I'm going to stick the crystal pylon thing in there because it's not really 100% on what we're going to do with that just about yet, but we'll worry about that at a later stage. And sure, while we're here, we will chuck in, keep that one, 13, all that leather. Do I have any cloth in here? I do, so we might as well start stacking that shit up. And I think, oh yeah, 2 more. Think that's as good as it's about to get for us. Can you not? Could you? Yeah, okay, we need to buy some of that, and we'll move this shit over here. And fantastic. Look, it looks all nice and neat now. Looks being the operative term in that sentence. Fantastic, right? Everything's arranged. I bought us a mithril casing. Yeah, it cost 144, extortionate. But hey, what can you fucking do? We needed it, so hey, and we sold 2 of those. So that's gonna chip away at that sort of shit. We've sold a couple of things. I collected all the... I was already mounted. Collected all of the... money from the previous sales. What would... profits. Jesus, fuck. It's not that early or late in the day. I can't believe I couldn't remember that word. But anyway, I collected all the profits from our previous sales. They've all been added in there. Fucking, I don't know. If anybody is paying attention to that sort of shit, you can now see the amount of gold I had before and after. And of course, the usual fucking... there you go. Oh, wrong thing. I need to click this over there. And we've been playing 4 hours on this level. We're at 10 days again, as per usual. Deduct 3 of those due to making stupid, silly fucking PvP videos. We are going to fly to Feathermoon because apparently we need to talk with Gregan. Now, I don't know who or what Gregan is or where we're going to find him. Fucking game. But we're going to find him, and we're going to do that quest. And I'm also thinking that I need to purchase Tharlendis seeds that I need to combine with this evergreen pouch. And I think that pouch, that quest, actually comes from the Morrow Grain quest. Although I could be wrong about that. I don't know. I may be very wrong about that. We'll figure that out as we fucking get to it. We'll then go to Zanaris, we'll hand those 2 quests in. And then once we hand those 2 quests in, we will walk our way into Onoro, so that way we can hand in the other quest to the Tauren that's there. And then we're going to look for the corpse of, or at least, yeah, the carcass of whatever the fuck. Following that, we are going to then head to Amy, complete the Amy quest. This is what we're going to be doing before we get there. And then we'll probably make our way up the Fire Plume Ridge and see if we can get stuck into that quest. Once we have that accomplished, and if we still have a bit of time, what our plan then will hopefully be, we will keep an eye out for a Sunken Temple group, which I should be able to do once I hit 52. I don't think there'll be any issues with that once I hit that. Or we will make our way to Ravenholt and we will continue our roguey kind of quests once we get there. I think that's actually probably more structure than any of my episodes have had in about 50 of them or so. So I'm kind of impressed with myself. Anyway, I am going to pause this real quick. By the time we come back, we'll be in Feralas. I'm going to go off and look up some stuff and kind of get an idea of where I'm going to go for my next questy area, because I don't know if we're going to get any kind of quests that are going to push us in the direction we want to go. Anyway, I'll be back in a second, so herb that. Okay, and we're here. Fantastic. Not 100% certain where we're going to find Gregan. Head to northern Feralas, look for a buddy of mine and Gregan. Runes of Ravenwind. That sounds promising. I reckon we're going to head that direction. Oh, have I sold more shit? Right, fucking fantastic. We'll quickly grab the mail and that shit. I spent the past few minutes replying to all your comments and shit like that on YouTube, and fucking, hey, we saw one of them. Fantastic. Fucking while I was waiting for the flight path to fucking get here. Common questions that again, since we're going to be killing a few minutes here traveling, that seem to come up again, recurringly. Population of the server, no fucking idea, guys. If you ask me, I'm going to say this. 50, guaranteed. Wait for it. Wait for it. 50. 50. There you go. See, there's 50 people play this game. Horde and Alliance, only 50. You might think 51 because I'm included. No, 50. For reals though, no fucking clue, guys. The only person that knows are the people that run this server. And that's the reality of it. Whether or not that's been intentionally done is beyond me. I would assume so. So that way no one can get an accurate count of the amount of people playing on the server. So that way it doesn't seem that intimidating or threatening to Blizzard. Most logical kind of fucking thing I can conclude. And that's the thing that I'm going to believe. Believe what you will. It's the internet. Figure it out for yourselves. But I haven't a fucking clue. And that's the God's honest truth. The answer that I always give people is it's busy enough that I feel fucking entertained when I'm playing. And that I never really have any trouble getting groups to do anything that I want to do. Like, unless it's like something very niche, like a fucking particular quest. But even then, a day or two later, I always end up getting a group to do it anyway. So you're not going to be stuck for shit to do. Whether or not that applies at the lower levels, I'm not 100% because I'm no longer in the lower levels. So I got on this server when it started and played up the whole way through while everyone else was playing up through it too. So I've pretty much been a part of the curve of the progression of people leveling up in this fucking this server. I don't think there was many other kind of questions that seem to kind of keep coming up, but those questions are, that question is particularly one of the more recurring ones that seems to keep coming up. Another one, what am I going to do when I get to 60? That's something that a lot of people seem to ask me. Haven't a fucking breeze. Anyone that thinks that this ship is going anywhere in any way, shape or form, anywhere particular direction, or believes that the captain that's currently captaining it has a fucking clue either. No, you're on the wrong boat. You are on the wrong boat. I haven't a fucking breeze. I have a couple of ideas and bits of... Oh, shit, man. I was going to buy food when I was back there. No, fucking we'll do it. We're going to have to come back anyway, so it's fine. I have a couple of ideas for bits and mobs and things that I want to do. I'm going to play them all close to the chest because I have not yet really decided on what I am going to fucking do. And, you know, it wouldn't really be that much of a surprise then, would it? So, I'll figure that out when I get to it. I think that's just going to be the best bet. But I do have plans and ideas and things. There are things that may or may not happen. It just depends on what my humour is and what I'm enjoying. Because that's what this is all about, really, isn't it? It's all about personal gratification and enjoyment. It is, though, for reals. I don't think there's any other questions that, like, really kind of come up, typically. I'm reckoning it's the ruins of Ravenwind. Oh, that sounds like kind of something kind of fucking, like, alliance-y, doesn't it? Let's not get hit by, like, a giant just out of nowhere here. Other questions? Thanks for the feedback on the sound quality of the previous videos. That was appreciated. So, hope you're all happy with that now. That should sound a bit better for ye. Oh, wait, yeah. Where can I fucking get to? Do I have to, like... Oh, yeah, I have to climb up on this cliff. Fuck, right. No, that's fine. It's just a bit awkward. We'll just run around. I don't think there's anything else that just kind of keeps coming up and stuff like that. Nope, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it in a nutshell. Right. So what we're going to do now after this is we're going to make our way back to Feathermoon. Stronghold? Okay, go to this. Feathermoon Stronghold, and then we're going to fly to Tenaris. When we get to Tenaris, we'll hand in the other two quests we have. We're going to run across the Doran on the entrance to Onoro, hand in the quest that we have with him, and then go looking for that carcass. And when we find that shit, we all good. I suppose I should have actually kind of spent a bit of time looking up where we're going to go next. I haven't really got much of a breeze. Fellwood might be an option. I suppose it's process of elimination at this stage. We have, like, Winter Spring, which I believe is... I actually don't know. Fellwood, Winter Spring, Ishara. We have the Eastern and Western Plaguelands. Eastern, Western Plaguelands. What the fuck? Oh, Raven Tusk Village. I was wondering what I was like going over there. Burning Steps. Oh yeah, we've got the Searing Gorge, we've got Burning Steps, we've got Silithus. Blasted Lands, which is not really a place that we want to be questing. Yeah, so there's not too many places really left in terms of quest areas or hubs that we would need to go to. So I'm hoping Ungoro gets us, it will get us to 52, which means that we have 8 levels to account for in the next 7 to 8 quest zones. should be enough to get us to level 60. Including some dungeon quests and all that type of shit. Yeah, no, we should definitely hit 60 in the next couple of quest areas that we go through. I've heard stories of people not being able to hit 60 after completing all of their quests and all that type of shit. And I was a bit concerned about that, but I think we've got enough rest experience over the course of this playthrough. And we've done enough dungeon runs and shit like that that we've added on an extra kind of buffer of experience that you wouldn't have gotten if you were just to quest otherwise. So I reckon we're quishy in that sense. I think that should be okay. Yeah. It just says northern, but I'm reckoning the ruins of Ravenwind. That feels like a fucking winner in my mind. It's the only structure that I could see. Oh, Hort? No, it's not. Do. We'll just keep an eye out for me. It might be somewhere along the road here, or... It does say he's out in the wilderness. Ugh. You disgust me. Dirty, rotten fucking mage. Is that Gregan? No, it's Marley Wishrunner. Anyway. Ugh. Fucking mages. They really are disgusting. Like, I don't know how they're able to get up in the morning, just look in the mirror and just, you know, continue. I feel bad for them. I really do. Jump over this shit. I'm getting the feeling that this is a city, and I'm getting the feeling it's the city that's occupied by stuff that probably would not be very happy to have a Gregan of some sort. We'll push on a wee bit more. If I start seeing them fucking harpy things, I reckon this is a flop. Well, that looks promising there. Oh, shit. No. Right. That didn't aggro to me there for a second, so now I get the feeling that it's lagging to shit. I'm gonna jump off now in a minute or two. I'm gonna go get a bite to eat. You're fucking disgusting. Look at disgraceful. You sicken me. Yeah. I'm gonna jump off and get a bite to eat now in a second. There is stir fry on the menu. Seriously. I'm going to cut this fucker's head off. And then we're going to continue making our way back down the road. I'll give this another minute or two, and then if it gets to the point that I'm not able to find it while I'm recording, rather than wasted recording time, I'll just pause it and I'll do like a grid, if you will. I could just look it up, but don't like doing it. Feels cheated, man. But the only kind of incentive I would really have to do that is don't want to waste recording time. Would you want to see me doing one quest for an hour, or do you want to see 5 or 6 of them get done in the 1 hour? Do you understand the logic that I'm coming by? For the sake of upload time and the progression of the kind of series and stuff like that, I am intrigued as to what you do.
I am honored.
Well, I'm glad you're honored. Do consider how you would get down. Could Gregan be on top? Do you think? I have the falling thing, so like we could totally jump down. Maybe Gregan is on top. I'm kind of intrigued to look up there now. Oh. This looks like a path. I'll follow this. Yeah, there's like night elfy shit here. Maybe Gregan's a night elf. These look like meeting stones outside of dungeons. Or crystals. Rock radars. Well, we found something anyway. And the quest is acceptable, so like it's still viewable, so... Oh, goddamn, that felt good. Right. So apparently somebody's gone missing in the wilds to the north, or the ruins to the north of us. Which we can go check now after this. It's probably going to be a green quest, though. It's not. At least I haven't seen it. Yeah, the Giant Guardian. No, it's not gone missing yet. Still no sign of a Gregan. Unfortunately. Those stones over there look kind of promising. Oh, bugger. I'm gonna give this literally another 60 seconds and I'm fucking... No. Gregan ain't over there. And if Gregan's over there, Gregan is fucked. And he can fucking stay over there. Right. I'm probably gonna pause this, and I'm gonna go find this motherfucker. And then we're gonna head up and we're gonna see if we can find this missing night elf. So, God fucking damn it. Literally 3 seconds later. 3 fucking seconds later. It's the same hill. Look, there's the fucking walker that was fucking wandering around. Just, y'all fucking... 3 seconds. 3 seconds later. Gregan, you fucking motherfucker. I have your blood petal. Why don't I have his... That was the blood petal we destroyed. I thought it was an extra one from the fucking previous quest. Right. We know where he is. So I'm gonna pause this. I'll make my way back to the Feathermoon place. Oh, he's like right in the middle of the thing. Right. I'll make my way back to Feathermoon. I'm going to continue with the plan as if this never happened. But now we have incentive to come back here because we have the quest just to the north of it anyway. So it's bad, but it ain't so bad. I actually remember destroying that blood petal, thinking to myself, oh, we have an extra one. I totally must have looted that extra one by accident because it probably bugged out or something. Because the other way, sometimes it says find 10 of the item, but you somehow end up with 12 because you kill about 5 things at the end and they all drop them. I thought that happened. So, fuck. Right. Okay. I'll get the Feathermoon. I'll go to Daenerys. I'm going to hand in the quests. Rather than go to the Tauren, I'm going to fly to the other place. I'm going to fly back here. Will we do that? No, I'm just going to pause this, and you don't have to see me going to get the quest fixed. Oh, I'll have to abandon it, re-accept it, come back here, and then pretend it never happened. Ha! At least we can buy fucking cheese now, I guess. You don't sell cheese. They don't sell cheese. Cabbage kimchi? Darnassus pie. What the fuck is kimchi? I'm googling kimchi. Now, I've not eaten it, so take this with a pinch of salt. But kimchi is fermented vegetables and spices. This obviously is a cabbage variety, Darnassus variety, whatever the fuck. That does not sound appealing in the fucking slightest. Oh, what have you got? Not that it really matters. Have you got level 45 food? You do. We're gonna hit up some fucking... The item is sold out. There is a limit on the purchasing of level 45 stuff. Really? Well, I'm gonna hit up some of them quail. I reckon that'll keep us going for a wee while. That's okay. Yeah, kimchi. That sounds fucking horrific. Like, when you say fermented, like, let's be realistic here. Fermented usually means, you know, cheese, you know, is fermented. Wine is fermented, but fermented typically means, I think beer is fermented, really, when you think about it. So, fermented things are things that are stale. But when you think about stale vegetables, kimchi, no, I don't sound like my cup of tea. But hey, I haven't tried it, so I won't knock it. And would try, probably will soon now. Getting a phone call, so I'm going to be back in a sec, guys. I'm going to tell this guy about kimchi. Oh dear, right. I went and I had my dinner anyway. So we're back down here in Onoro. Where is this visit to Gregan? We will have to abandon this quest. And we should be able to pick it up again from over yonder. Mount up. Oh, dinner was an exceptionally good stir fry, may I add. I just want to let everyone know that, you know. Rub it in, rub it in. Okay, so what's going to happen now is I'm going to accept this. How are you? We're going to pretend that never happened, and I will be back in a moment. So, blah. Feels bad, man. Oh, hey, look, a camp. Randomly out here in the middle of the forest. Oh, look, a quest. Oh, who'd have thunk it? And we have the item for it, isn't it? So good and convenient. Okay. What do you want me to do? I never see. Oh, we got a fucking Sunken Temple quest, which is pretty badass. So, do you know what? It was worth the stress of it. So nobody make the same mistake I did. If you do, you're a fucking Egypt like I am. Right, we're gonna make our way north here now to the temple and see if we can rustle up an old night elf female that's fucking gone a running. What was the old creature's name? A simple, no, not you. Giant guardian. She got away from me, talking through the ruins, and she. My little friend. Sorry, we was walking the ruins just north. Everything was going fine, but then I turned around and she was gone. I'm going to assume that the night elf is still somewhere here, possibly underneath these majestic-looking beams of light, and as elfy things tend to be, isn't that right? So more than likely kidnapped by these fuckers. Unfortunately, not here. Must be further in, so that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Right, we're gonna make our way around and snake in by these fucking Egypts. You know what? Whatever. Let's just fucking go. Let's just fucking go, mate. Let's fucking do it. Right in there. Right, we'll just fucking leg it in and have an old, a little snoop around. This gate is kind of calling out to me here, so I'm gonna head. Oh, well, we'll head around the gate. We'll circumnavigate the North Spring fuckers. Potentially it. Right. I get a height advantage and look down on it maybe. Hey. There's an item. I can't do fuck all about it, but there is a thing there. So why do I get the feeling that whenever we find this fucking Egypt now, she's going to tell us to come and get this? More than likely. Right. We're just going to have to go a-wandering. The only thing we have to go of is that they were here. This is north. Yes, it is. I see yellow. It's a deer. Fuck. Oh, right. See, my assumption is that the night it's probably going to be some form of escort quest maybe as well. And if somebody's doing it, then the mob that we need to hand the quest into to start it and all that shit and kind of fucking get the ball rolling isn't going to be here. Which is going to complicate matters. Yeah, no, this is definitely going to be an escorty quest, and I get the feeling somebody's doing it. I have a feeling that where those two little shafts of light were coming down here, like that feels like the spot that you would find an elf. No racial slur intended there. We've all seen Lord of the Rings. We all know how that shit goes down. So, oh fuck it, you. Right, I'm gonna kill this fucker. I might spend another minute or two wandering because, like, a lot of these quests where you have to kind of go hunting shit down, they take fucking forever. And like I said, in the interest of the efficiency of my episode, I don't want to spend fucking half an hour looking in what may well be the wrong area. Well, I'll spend it, but I don't want to fucking record myself doing it. It'll make me look good. It won't make me look bad. It means I get to save time on the recording. There is a logic to it. Although we'll try that tower first, just before I give out or give up. But you know what? We've already covered like half of it. No, we'll hold out a wee bit longer. Like there's only X amount more that this person could be, so I reckon if we can get into that tower, that's probably a winner. Here's a monolith that you can click. The Equinox. Equinox. Not Equinox, mind you. It has an E on the end of it. Equinox monolith. Might this give me a clue? Oh no, it just tells me about what secrets it might hold. Well, as delighted as I am to know that. Fuck you. Right. We're gonna aim back for this tower over behind us here. And we shall not be grabbing that because I don't seem to be able to sell them, so... They do... The market price for them, may I add, is quite high. But they just do not seem to be selling. I don't know what they're used for. They're probably like something for fucking tailoring or some shit like that. I'm not really 100%. But we will see. Where's this bitch? Is there like a cave, maybe? See, like, there has to be like a little room or like a cave or a fucking like a gazebo of some sort. Something that will draw your gaze, if you get me. Like this. Like this is a kind of like a wee little fucking... So the problem if this is an escort quest, and I'm really starting to think that it is. If somebody is in the process of doing it or has done it, that escort is going to be here, and that significantly complicates things. Quickly, I'm going to read the quest one more time. In the ruins just north of here. But these are ruins. So, don't know. Gonna go have a look for a bit without you guys. If worst comes to worst, I'm gonna check the top of them colossals, all that shit, but we'll see what I can rustle up. Anyway, back in a sec. Actually gonna wait at these light sources for a wee bit, just in case. So anyway, been waiting here for fucking 10 minutes and shit ain't happening. She ain't here. Gonna go for another wander around and see if I can fucking find it. I'm gonna head out there to the right because there's like a wee little ruin, so I'll be back in a sec. So and here we are. Those wee little ruins just out a wee bit. Ah, fuck off with you. I see some... Oh, there's Evo roots. Could you not? Please, thank you. Right. There's Evo roots. And a Sprite Dragon. I'll have a gander at these and see what the fuck they are. Why not? Oh. Miblin Snarltooth. Grumble, grumble. What? He thinks this is a reference to something. Evo root. I get the feeling that this is some kind of mini game. Or not. I think I'm just trying to see things where there are no things. I am intrigued. I reckon we could probably get in here. We should be able to. Oh. Could you not? Yeah, go away now. I reckon that moss thing, you probably, if you did some quest for him, you could probably head up there. Probably. Yeah. Maybe you could like wall glitch. Oh yeah, we've 10 minutes of rabies? What is that? You motherfucker! Let's go. Right, that's it. I have tried to be peaceful about this. I tried to ignore you when you were fucking being mean and disgraceful. Now I'm going to chop your fucking head off, stuff you, and mount you on a fucking signpost on the side of my door. Is that an escalation? I don't fucking think so. I think that is an appropriate response to catching rabies for 10 fucking minutes. You fucking bastard. Eat it. 3 more for fucking Sunken Temple. Skinning you, stuffing you, mounting you. Right. Fuck it. I looked it up. I was getting annoyed. It's over here somewhere. And I believe it is an escort. So we may have our work cut out for us now in a couple of minutes. And I have fucking rabies, which is fan-fucking-tastic. You know, it was like a wee little X that was somewhere over yonder. Might just be in and around here. You'll notice I'm in a group. There is a group going for Sunken Temple. So we have a lot of quests for Sunken Temple. So we're going to try and get some quests done for Sunken Temple. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Right. Man. I've looked this up now as well. It's over here somewhere. believe the coordinates were 3810. I don't use coordinates, so fucking that ain't really helpful to me, but I remember where the X was, and the X was over here somewhere. Again, it is a fucking escort quest. I'm fucking certain of it now. I didn't really read the details, but I tried to be as impartial to it as possible, but my understanding of it is that the mob, or the fucking character we're looking for, is over here. Somewhere. I haven't actually seen an image of it exactly. I just saw an X on the map, and it was, generally speaking, it was, yeah, it's like over here. We're way off. Fuck. Right. Back in a moment. Now that I look at it, this fucking structure here is starting to look promising. Have I said that before? Oh, yeah. No, this is a motherfucking one. No, we were in this shit already, man. Oh. Is that it? Wait. Are you doing the quest? Oh, you're not. Where the fuck is the fucking mob? I don't know. I thought I looked it up. I guess I'm gonna have to go do it again. Be back in a moment. Now I'm just being stubborn. I didn't look it up a second time, so I'm gonna have to do it a second time now. Man. This horde guy knows the sauce. That shit better not shoot its shit at me, man. Hey! Control your woman! Appropriate use of that there, is it? Control your woman. God damn, man. Yeah, no, I have a feeling that somebody's doing the escort quest, and that's why this mob isn't here. But hey, we got all the time in the world, so why the fuck not? Okay, I'm going to do more research and figure out exactly where I'm supposed to fucking go as opposed to a loose idea, and just make sure that we get this quest knocked out. It seems as I've put so much fucking time into it now at this stage. So, no, can't look it up. Don't know where to find it. Can't be arsed. Okay, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Help! I have a feeling it's here. This guy is fucking sitting here. Why else would he be fucking sitting here for so long? I reckon it's here. If it's like fucking, I might just message the people. Well, they're saying looking for one more for Sunken Temple. Oh, I may just have to come back to this some later stage. I'm not sure if it's even worth committing this much time to it. But we'll give it another minute. Feels bad about nicking it. No, I'd have to leave the group that I'm in and then fucking invite this person to a party to do it. But I don't want to do that unless it's actually here. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll figure it out. Fuck it, I'm going to ST. This quest isn't worth my time, so we're not going to waste any more time on it. Unfortunate, but Shay may stay lost. I believe that is the spot. I was talking with that dwarf there, and he says that is the spot. I wasn't talking to that dwarf. I was eavesdropping on that dwarf. Which basically means the dwarf was / yelling, saying, "Who the hell is doing the quest?" And I was just paying attention to it. Okay, where is everyone? Onoro, Wetlands, Ironforge, Stormwind. Right, so I'm going to need to Hearthstone to Stormwind. From Stormwind, then we're going to fly down to the Badlands? Or whatever it's called. You know the one. Netherguard. And then from Netherguard we will run up into the Swamp of Sorrows. And once in the Swamp of Sorrows we will... Last boss is 55. Yeah, be fine. Be fine. And then in the Swamp of Sorrows we proceed east. And then when we get there, we get the Sunken Temple. Now, fantastically, we have 1, 2, 3... There is more. 1, 2, 3. There was more. Oh yeah, but no, that counts as one. Hang on, we're gonna fly to Netherguard here. that we need 5 Atal Eye Hazes. So they drop from the Lurkers, Merkworms, Oozes found there. In the Temple of Atal Hakar. Okay, that's grand. That we can do. We need to evoke the egg. Evoke the egg's power to stir the dead god. So we need to kill a god. Discover the secret hidden in the circle of statues. Read the whole secret. From the main altar, I was able to act a series of lights. I think that if you can uncover what these lights mean, you may be able to unlock whatever secrets are hiding in this room. And then we get a Hakari urn, which is, you know, that's always good. I think these are just scattered in and around the place. That's not really a great item for us. We'll make 2. I think that's pretty much it. So we only have 4? I thought we had 5. I could have sworn we had 5. No? No. Just that. It's all good. It's all good. No, wait. Yeah, okay, we've got 4 quests for it, so that ain't so bad. Right, I'm going to make my way to Sunken Temple, and then from there, we're going to do stuff. So, okay, here we are at the Sunken Temple. So I'm going to wrap this episode up here. The next episode should be a dungeon run through the Sunken Temple. So as you know, through the first dungeon, or the first run through of a dungeon, I always do a full playthrough of what happens and all the shenanigans that go on in and around it. There's currently a discussion as to whether or not a certain quest is shareable, and we'll find out when that fucker gets here. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here. When we come back, hopefully I will maybe finish off that Escort quest. I'll be heading that direction anyway, so why the fuck not? Free experience. And then we'll see where we go from there. So this has been Gibboeire, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, please leave a like down below and possibly consider subscribing to the channel. If you have any comments, questions, concerns about anything that you saw in this video, leave it down below in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Take care, handy. Bye-bye!